Howdy y'all and welcome back. I recently mentioned in a video that I was thinking about breaking up with Glock, and I have, kind of. So what got me going down that whole rabbit hole was I've been using the Glock 19 as a duty sidearm, right? Like competition. It's my run and gun, shooty. It's my main handgun. And the grip is just a little short. So I was like, well, maybe I'll get a VP9 or just go a completely different direction. And the more I looked around, the more I kept coming back to 19X or Glock 45 and MOS because optics, right? And then took a sudden detour, discovered the Shadow Systems XR920. So we've got Glock 19 4-inch slide, Glock 17 full grip. And then I proceeded to stalk them on Gunbroker until I found one with a no reserve auction and ended up scoring this. So with shipping, FFL fees, tax, the whole deal, right about $820, which is what my local gun store, my FFL, is asking for a 19X MOS pre-tax. So I figured that's winning because I've already got like groovy slide cuts and I don't have to use a plate, right? So I had seen in videos and in reading through forums that Shadow Systems is very adamant about giving them a 200 round break-in period. So I went to the range yesterday fully expecting a bobble or a hiccup, and I got more than I was bargaining for. The first 200 rounds I had about 12 or 15, I lost count, failures to fire. No other issues at all, only this one recurring kind of hiccup. And it's not like a light primer strike where there's a dimple in the center. These were dimpling on the edge of the primer, indicating that the gun had not completely gone back into battery, but it was far enough that it would let you pull the trigger, and then you get this funky, like, bud, kind of a release on the striker. And I had 300 rounds with me. The third 100 rounds, I had 5 more of those. So I was a little skeptical, a little wigged out, not happy. Got home, I was like, well, you know what? I didn't clean it. Right? Maybe I just need to clean it real good. Came home, while I had it apart cleaning it, I went ahead and stole the striker block and spring from my 19, which are from Apex. And I had an old Landtech SSR 3.5 connector. Went ahead and put that in, right? So we took like 1.5 pounds right off the trigger. No break-in. So trigger's coming in right at 4 1/4 pretty consistently and just feels really nice as Glock triggers can. And took it back to the range this morning. Another 300 rounds. And first 100 rounds had 5 more of those light primer strikes. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So I'm looking at the gun. I took the slide off, started cleaning it. And I'm looking, I'm like, what are the variables here? Like, what have I done maybe wrong? And then I saw the light. Literally, the light. And I was like, let me just take that light off and see if it makes a difference. And I went to take it off, and holy crap, I had gone a little bit alcoholic on tightening the light down, like a lot. It took a lot of force to get it unscrewed. Shot another 100 rounds, nothing. I mean, it was perfect. Everything was exactly like you would want. So I very delicately put the light back on, just kind of hand tightened it. Shot the final 100 rounds, so I'm now at 600 rounds total, and the final 100 rounds were all smooth. No issues whatsoever. I had put the light on so damn tight that I'm just gimping the frame a little bit, causing that failure to return all the way to battery. So shame on me, not the gun's fault. I'm otherwise absolutely digging on this. This MSRP or normal retail on these is about $1,000. Do like I did, hunt around. It's a lot of gun for the money. If you think about even getting the like a 19X MOS or a 45 MOS, and then you're maybe going to mess with the trigger, add a few things. This is just better. The grip texture's better. Nice little beaver tail. It's just better all the way around, in my opinion. There's something to be said for having an actual Glock. I do get that. But now that I have sorted out what was causing the hiccups, and it was totally me, I'm really digging on this. I will be keeping you updated as we progress. I'll be putting thousands of rounds through this. But I wanted to just throw that one kind of warning out there, right, about the light tension. Most people probably aren't as dumb as me and they won't do that, but and if you get one of these, give it a minute to settle in, right? Tight tolerances and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, but I'll keep you updated. Until next time, be easy, y'all.